Hey there, members of the graveyard. Welcome back to more Bells is Bus. The Bells have now become the bus. First they were us. Bells are us. Now they are the bus. Because hell was eventually the bus. We've ridden the Bells and the bus, so now the Bells are the bus. And we are back to this video game. Woo-wee! What an episode last time. I did not sleep soundly. All of that dark and depressing shit that was kind of fluffed around and thrown around last episode, but you know what, it gives me some pretty deep appreciation for the game and the setting. Also, you might notice on the screen shoutouts to the AMD FSR frame generation bullshit that seems to be making its way into a lot of video games these days. It has massively increased our performance, and we were able to actually crank the settings quite high and get a steady 120, 140 FPS. I dropped it down from the highest thing that was making our FPS a little, you know, we were at very high, roughly ultra on a lot of things, getting some chugs here and there, cranked it down to very high, found some stability, so we cranked it down to high across the board with the frame generation on. We are on a 3070. And we're actually able to get quite a good-looking game here. It's quite impressive compared to what I've gotten used to looking at. But we have an enemy that has escaped the raising and the cleansing of the marshes. So we're going to start our adventure off here. There's Jova, all the way off into the distance. We're just a little bit past the time loop. For those of you who are following along, making a little mind map, that's about where we are, and I ran around for about 4 or 5 minutes just to see if I missed anything, and I swear I tried my hardest to find a door I could unlock or a latch that was hiding in a corner, and nothing. The entire game seemed to be pointing us towards this convoy to find the blacksmith. I think that's because the other elements of the map, like the Abbey and all those locked doors and stuff that were inside of Jova, I think all that stuff's going to open up a little bit more once we progress the storyline here. But I will say, I kind of like enemies not respawning. I've been playing a lot of Souls games this year, and I gotta say, this has made me almost forget what it's like to have combat like this and not have enemies respawn. It's honestly a little nice. Busting that charge straight on through. Slam attack. Oh, the double white attack. Oh, Chunky boy. Oh, we don't do a lot of damage. Oh, wow. That was quite the generous parry timing. I missed my heal pulse, because of course I did. Now I'm going to have to start this fight a little weird. Whoa, this is a lot of enemies. Let's actually not go into this fight. Low health. Let's actually pop the extra health, because I'm going to remember to do that. Just throw a distract on this guy. Those range guys are going to stay over there. And I don't mind hanging out over here. Gonna lock in just a second. Ooh. The dodge spam, very forgiving. Gonna mess this guy up first. See if we can't take this guy out of commission. We've learned that hitting the enemies is actually kind of good. Because then we can execute. Yes, sir. Slash him up. Executing also giving a good amount of heal pulse back. Do a little dodge. Watch out for that ball. This guy's long for this world. Sure. We have a lot of these shards. Like, so many of these shards. Huh. This one only takes one of these blocks. Of course, we don't have the right one. we'll have to come back for it later. You know, it's getting to the point that if I remember to do something, then I will. I don't really feel like making a giant log or notepad of all of this come back later stuff. Ooh, a pole arm. Now we're talking. Finally a weapon that I can get behind. Let's go ahead and go to the sword. Love me some pole arms. I forget. Left trigger. I see. Ooh, that looks and feels good. Let's go and test it out. Our new pole arm has been acquired. Just to show how much I've been playing other games. See, yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Lies of P on stream, and that I was hitting right bumper to attack, and I tried to do a running heavy attack as well. But as you get lower on stamina, the game actually does get a little concerning, because all of a sudden you don't have any stamina to swing with. You don't get these big, juicy stamina bars to sort of generate your life pulse back. So it's almost like a snowball in a way, both ways. Like having a bunch of health and staying healthy is at your strongest. The more hits you take, you get progressively weaker and weaker. Whoa, look at that big sweep. Love to see it. Just gonna go ahead and try to take this guy out. Okay. Let's see the pole arm. It's a nice little stab. Ooh, the spin around and slam dunk. Easily leveled up our pole arm there. This is something that should open. I imagine the puzzle that we solve over there opens that up. Some random spike in the ground. There's another one over there as well. There's that tunnel that we can go through. This all looks like insta-kill water. But this is just below this little higher plateau that we explored. I think last episode, actually, we managed to make our way through there. Just didn't come down here to the lower ground. And that was another time loop guardian pack that we killed. I wonder how many more we have to kill before we can actually go into the time loop. And I imagine this tank moves out of the way, opening up the rest of the map. Or this could be the end of the map, actually, over here. There doesn't seem to be anything like there's no like foliage or anything like that rendered off in the distance. But that looks like there's a map. I see an enemy. Did we just miss that section? So, embarrassingly enough, we had been over there. There's a gate with a little lock pad on it, and I don't know what the code is. So this seems to be the only way left to go after our scouring of the marshes. So into the creepy murder tunnel we go. I shall fear not. Oh my goodness. Y'all line, hold on. Wait. I got this. We're just gonna get everyone nice and rounded up. Maybe aim for that guy in the back. Nice. Can I get a nice big charge up here? Nice. Big group of enemies. I kinda like this. Good amount of XP for us. Oh. Calm down there. Oh my. Yeah, this is spicy, trying to get in there. Yeah, because blocking takes away the, like, life pulse health that we would have gotten back. Missed the pulse for that. Lots and lots of materials. Damn, if they're gonna throw stuff at us like that. Oh, this has to be
in the maintenance room.
Where the patrol was going. Hey.
Thanks for the help. Wait, that necklace. You must be one of his friends.
Who are you?
I'm Victor Gaz. I left Jova to look for my mentor Vitalis. My ears are still ringing from that damn explosion. The trucks must have driven over a mine or something. I pulled Lieutenant Rue out just in time. We're the only survivors. The explosion must have attracted the creatures. We hid in here until I could figure out a way back to Jova.
Who is Vitalis?
Vitalis is the blacksmith of Jova.
Not
I've been his apprentice
Vitalis.
for many years. I was an idiot to think I could go look for him. Recently, some agents came for him. You know, black suits, shades. Let's just say they didn't seem like the type to fuck around. Listen, maybe we could help each other. Take the key to Vitalis' home. I found a locked door in the basement, but couldn't figure out how to open it. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did. I'll come join you later. I need to make sure the lieutenant can make it back to Jova. I'll find a way to avoid the creatures.
Okay.
Where's Vitalis' home?
The house is right in front of the forge in the northeastern part of Jova. You can't miss it. There's a blue swing in the tree next to the house.
I seen the, like, blacksmith sign. I remember it.
Do you know what these weapons are?
Not here. We'll talk about it later when we get back to Jova.
You know anything about this necklace?
We can talk about the necklace when we get back to Jova.
The guy doesn't want to talk right now. Okay. Well, guys, I'll see you back in Jova, because we've got quite the hike. Welcome back, everyone. We are in front of the blacksmith shop. It's quite the journey. Just kidding. With all the enemies gone, it actually doesn't take too long to traverse back through the maps. I know some people probably have their reservations about there being no quick travel, but honestly, it's not that bad. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. Back in the day, it was awful for certain games. So this is the blacksmith shop. Okay, so this is the house. The blue swing. I see. I was afraid we were just going to like some random house. But it looks like we actually have the key. We were able to unlock something. Wow, look at that. Set of car keys with toy car chain. Okay. Victor's Vigil. Good deed started. Quite the nice house you've got here. Hey, that's my mom. I have her hair. Cool. Do you remember the book you gave me when I became pregnant? It was a play from the outside. You had bought it from a smuggler. I remember a particular passage that aptly captures my newfound feelings toward you. I'll never pause again, never stand still, till either death hath closed these eyes of mine, or fortune given me measure of revenge. Till we meet again, Vitalis. More mother. Hey, that's me. Cool. Well, this is definitely my home. Too bad the strongest weapon in the game wasn't in that chest. That would have been great. dad build all this? Hey, looks familiar. But I also don't have another one. What a shame. See, the square goes right there. Now what? Oh, wait. 32, 17. Is it a 4-digit number? Not. A clock? 32, 17, 12. $12.49? Oh, 12.54. 32, 17, 12.54. I don't know. 32, 17, 12. 32, 17, 11. Where's a number in this last picture? In order of him being born, you sure? Yeah, I got no idea, man. Alright, I'll be right back once I figure this out. Alright, so I just was thinking this is his family's house. So he's taken the family little photo, the little kid photo in the green car. Surely the green car could like be in the front yard or down here in the basement. And here it is. So it's 13. That was the number we were missing. Very cool puzzle. I like that. So far, the solutions to the puzzles have been either come back later when you have a thing, or just go look back around. Just take another once over, you might have missed something. And nothing's been like egregious either, which I like. So it was 13. So 32, 17, 13. 32, 7, 13. Oh shit. Dad knew about the monsters. Okay, to all brothers and sisters of the Vigil, we have made great progress in deciphering the ancient locking mechanisms used by the enigmatic Order of the Eye. We believe what lies beyond these mechanisms may well provide answers that have eluded us for centuries. To unlock the mechanisms, a specific set of keys must be inserted into all available slots. These keys are long rectangular rods that the Order appears to have hidden in strategic locations across Hadia. Each rod is hued based on its limbic sphere, carries an inscribed symbol. Thus, to unlock a mechanism, each slot requires a specific key. The key's hue and symbol must match the slot. May your vigilance never falter, Gustave Latam. We found another one. The W. That's a great sword. Perfect guard. Limbic energy suffuses around you, reducing endurance loss when blocking a hit. This item can be equipped by selecting a weapon. Can't do that. A pool of deep sorrow unfurls around you, inflicting lingering damage to affected limbic entities. Cool. This item can be equipped by selecting a weapon in the datapad. Okay. A pointed lance of calcified rage erupts from your weapon and blazes toward your target, detonating upon impact. You spawn a pool of pure terror energy that can be activated at will, leaving the seized limbic entities in dreadful pain. Acute delirium swells and grips limbic entities in front of you, eroding their stance. Wow. Brothers and sisters of the Vigil, the journalist has arrived. Meet at the Weeping Night as planned. A. Limbic Great Sword? Yes. Goodbye, axes. You've been very faithful. Vitalis. It has become abundantly clear to me that we are being systematically hunted. This is more than mere coincidence. Entire chapters are going silent. You know how I feel about this business with the journalist. We have never been so vulnerable. Now is not the time to be bringing in outsiders. More than ever, be vigilant, brother. Friend Damien. The father was a part of a secret organization that knew about all this alien stuff, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if we can unlock this guy now that we've just found... Okay, we did. So it's blue. This one's white. Interesting. So it all needs to be the matching color as well? Good God. Lots of layers. Don't tell me when I come out of here there's going to be someone ready to jump me. Oh, look, he's here. Fix my weapons, weapon man. But I've killed all the enemies in the area, so there's no more XP to be had to level up these new weapons. I didn't think about that. I've tried to get out of this house twice. Let me out. Okay.
Hey, I made it back. Come and see me when you're done.
And a limbic sword. I've always respected your moral objection to martial training. Should you ever change your mind or simply wish to evaluate your handiwork, there exists an inveterate training facility used by generations of vigils right here in Acacia Marshes. You can find the entrance below Monument Hill. The pillars ensure entrance must wield the limbic weapon counterclockwise from the northeast. Oh, I know where that is.
Thanks for helping us in the tunnel. I left Lieutenant Rue at the outpost. I'll check in on her later. Any luck figuring out how to open the door in the basement? I looked everywhere for the code.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
When I met Vitalis, I was in a very dark place. If it wasn't for him, chances are I'd either be a criminal or dead. Face down in a ditch somewhere. But Vitalis saw something in me. He gave me focus, discipline, and skills. Skills that would one day serve a great purpose.
What are these weapons?
They're called limbic weapons. Vitalis told me that they were intricately tied to this country's history. He taught me how to repair and enhance them. But to do so, I need limbic shards. And Vitalis wouldn't tell me where the shards come from. He kept a small stash hidden behind the red toolbox. Go get it, and I'll show you what I can do.
I have so many of these.
You know anything about this necklace?
Vitalis has one too, though it's not quite the same. I noticed some of his friends wore similar ones around their necks. They call themselves the Vigil. I think they're made of limbic shards like your weapons, but I'm not sure. The weapons, the necklaces, and the Vigils are all connected somehow. I guess Vitalis left out some lessons.
What is going on with Abbot Jaffer?
When I left to find Vitalis, they kept him in a small house in the center of town, exposing him like that in the open. Captain Voss wants to send a message to whoever remains in Jova. I'll find a way to get him some water when the guard is distracted. It's all I can do for him. Whatever Captain Voss wants from Abbot Jaffer, he won't stop until he gets it.
Any idea what Captain Voss is up to?
My best guess is that he's thieving. Be careful when dealing with Voss. Men like him are unpredictable, which makes Voss very dangerous. I'm only alive because I'm useful to him. Thanks Etheris too. Otherwise, I'd be dead or, worse, shipped off to a prison camp.
Oh.
What do you know about the Vigil?
Vitalis told me about the Vigil, but not in detail. Before he left, he promised to explain everything upon his return.
Okay, fair
What do
enough.
you make of this note?
Vitalis never mentioned a journalist. I know where the Weeping Knight is, though. It's in the Vissa Hills. It's a large statue of a Sabinian knight holding another fallen in combat. I'm surprised it's still around, considering it's in the Palamist province. It's nestled under a large weeping willow tree.
Okay.
People often light candles and leave pictures of their loved ones at the foot of the statue.
Could be important.
Do you know the woman in the pictures?
Whoever she is, she seems to be a painful memory. Vitalis became angry whenever I asked about her, and he would shut me out completely. So I dropped it.
Can you tell me more about Vitalis?
Vitalis was haunted by the past and anxious about the future. He was often away, sometimes for months at a time. After seeing the destruction of the war and the creature's sudden appearance, I now understand why he was so preoccupied. We've always been cut off from the rest of the world. Even before Girion Yankel's dictatorship, everyone acts surprised when Sabinians and Palamists rip each other apart. Isolation has terrible consequences on individuals. Imagine what it can do to an entire population. In fact, you don't have to. Look around. There are plenty of examples of such consequences. It's like Hadia is a science experiment gone awry, meant to teach the rest of the world a lesson.
It's always nice seeing the different perspectives each character has about these generals.
After witnessing and hearing of atrocities being committed all over Hadia, it only seems to fill my spirit with dark thoughts. One thought stands out from the rest, though. Whatever these creatures are, we deserve them. I have nothing but good to say about them. They're the first outsiders I ever met. They were very friendly to everyone and very helpful. Lieutenant Rue gave me a few odd jobs here and there. Her men taught me how to play football. I had a blast, as did some of the kids in Jova. They organized a small tournament, which helped us forget about the political tensions flaring up. I feel sorry for Lieutenant Rue, though. She lost all her men. They were all very close, especially with Rojo and Typhon. I should check in on her soon. My father was Sabinian. I'm a freak occurrence in Hadia. I belong to both worlds. I think the Sabinians got lost in their so-called progressiveness. They seem to have lost touch with their roots. If you go far enough into history, Sabinians were all Palamists at one time. I think it's important to know where you're from.
Typical.
It might humble some of the pride and temper reckless ambitions. Don't tell anyone, but my mom was a Palamist. I attended Mass and participated in some of the rituals. It made my mother happy, but I grew out of it. Now that I think about it, that's when my life took a turn for the worse. Vitalis helped me out of that hole I had dug for myself. However, I would be a liar if I said that my faith didn't play a big part in my recovery. I'm happy to say that I stand in his gaze again. And yes, I admit it. I pray to him at times, especially for Vitalis' safe return.
Little
Vitalis
journey
had a relapse
he
a
went
while
on.
back. I helped him through it. He let a few things slip out, though. It didn't make much sense then, but I started connecting the dots when I crossed the marsh. He spoke of these creatures. He said that they were coming. He called it the Calamity. He said they were the physical manifestation of malevolent human emotions, and war was their doorway into our world.
Oh.
I figured it was the alcohol talking. I sure as hell believe him now.
Nice. Ooh. We know of a new area now. Which is interesting.
How can I help?
Can I... Oh my god, I have so much. Damage absorption bonus, endurance bonus, stamina cost reduction, protection bonus. Okay. Well, do I have any new stuff? Study? Glyphs. Quite a bit of glyphs. Full arm of rage. Let's make the great sword of rage. That seems appropriate.
Here, it's better than you.
Max level increases to level 12. Sure. Why not? I mean, I've got the shards, and a lot of them.
Damn, I'm good.
Ecstasy, grief, terror? Sure.
Here, it's better than you.
And good enough for me. New defensive gear. Do I have any difference? Oh, these are the only two I have. Oh, it gives more endurance, damage absorption, and endurance bonus. It's very small upgrades.
I've outdone my... Damn,
Cool.
I'm good.
Add glyphs. A weapon can hold up to 3 glyphs, each unlocking a unique ability. Glyphs can only be added to weapons of grade 2 or higher. Cool, so it has nothing to do with the level. I like that. Now I don't feel bad I missed out on all that juicy XP. Oh, neutrals can be added to anything. Okay. Set and trigger. Spawn a pool of pure terror. Terrifying burst, you recoil backwards, leaving nearby limbic entity stunned with gripping. Perfect guard. I don't have a passive relic yet. Add glyphs. Pointed lance of calcified rage. Sure. I should probably start with the 1 slot. And go to the 2 slot. Oh. Oh wow, look at that health increase. Pretty sure we were at like full energy, so... Whoa, look at this weapon. Locked on target required. Jesus. Looks a lot sicker. The heck? Switch weapon. Damn, boy. I wonder if it changed the moveset. It's definitely faster. I like the colors, man. That's so sick. Okay, it said something about a training facility underneath here. We got a key. Don't know exactly what it's for. We don't have... Oh, there was a singular... There's a singular cube that can be put in down here. There's going to be a lot of jumping around. There's just a couple of things I'm going to need to check. Okay, so there's something about like running in a northeast fashion. Do I hit it? To say clockwise or counterclockwise? The spy is Billy. So this way? Counterclockwise? Counterclockwise from the northeast. Starting from the northeast. So if this is the clock, then counterclockwise? Very nice. We're going in. We solved something. We unlocked something. Give me things. But first, lore. Full guard field armory, belonging to the unwavering 4th detachment of the Iris of Rage. It's the Rage place. Dear Eric, I am pleased to learn that your training is progressing well. Master Vitalis is challenging and stern, but always fair. He demands the best of his students, and you will learn a great deal under his tutelage. Remember that combat is not everything. A warrior's mind must be as sharp as his weapon. Be diligent in your efforts. Whatever comes of this, know you'll have a proud father. I got another one, so I can turn them into different types. I see. Wrapped candle. Okay. With defensive gear, remaining undamaged will increase your stamina regeneration. That sounds pretty good. Rage suppressor, temporarily reduce rage damage. Very good. Anything down this way? Oh, another one of these. Very cool. The pillars are alit. Are alit? Ablaze? The pillars are ablaze? Alit? This one requires a green one, but only of one color. I have a blue and a white. Good lord. There's a lot of shit. Alright, just checking really quickly back at this guy. Maybe we can trade him something? Nice.
I can give them a proper burial with this. My family can now rest in Setharis' gaze. You have my everlasting thanks, stranger.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's quite valuable. Nice. I'm the best person ever. We're back at Hadia, or Jova. We're back at Jova to talk to this guy. He said to come back to him when we found the blacksmith. I forgot.
What now?
Is Victor gonna be okay?
I won't lay a hand on him. I'm just happy to see the smoke rise from the forge again. I have a long list of things that need his attention. Now, if you don't mind, I'm a busy man.
All right, then. Well, I think after that, the only thing that I can think of to do, let's just check our inventory here real quick. We've got mead, baby bottles, and this set of car keys with a toy car keychain. So this goes to a car? Is there a car around here that we missed? I don't know. I'll look for it. I'll look for it later. I think that's it for the Acacia Marshes, though. Probably missed a lot of stuff. Or there's probably just a lot of stuff to come back and do later. The Abbey is inaccessible. All the places that I could find to get in are blocked. The time loop is still inaccessible, although I've cleared the entire overworld of monsters. There's probably more monsters inside the Abbey that are probably guardians. I don't know. I can't find any more of those glowing torch things that you turn them and the light comes on. No access to any of the locked houses in Jova. So I'm out of ideas. So I guess we'll move on to the next area. I'll do some very light looking around before next recording session just to make sure. But I think we're done with Acacia Marshes for now. So thank you all for watching. And I hope you have a great tomorrow, great day after that. Hope you have a great year, great next 5 years, 20 years, 30 years. I hope the rest of your life is great. I hope your next trip to the supermarket, you have a chance encounter of meeting your love of your life. Or if you already know them, that you just randomly bump into them at an unexpected place as a pleasant encounter. I hope you don't get sick in the next 3 to 5 months, but can't ask for too much, so I don't want to put too much good karma on you and then you get bad karma because you overused your good karma. So that's why I don't say forever, because that could be, you got to keep it in balance. And yeah, that's it. So see you next time. Bye.